What's up, Immature?
How's it going, Slurp, man? Thanks for having me.
Dude, of course. Today we're going to be building a 1v1 that is perfect for Immature. I haven't even seen that. Did they make that just for you?
But you know what? I'd like to think so, but I doubt it. I was definitely not. No one knew me when that came out.
That's amazing. Well, we're going to be making a 1v1, and Immature is going to do a lot of the mechanics while I get a little bit of the background set up. But while we do that, I'm going to ask him a couple questions. And the first one is going to be, you have an insane YouTube career now. When did you get your start, and how do you think you made it to where you are today?
It actually started out as a Call of Duty channel, and I don't know. I kept doing the same thing. Didn't get really a lot of followers. I think I worked my way up to a few hundred before I started. Actually, Fortnite came out, and I kind of started seeing more success with Fortnite. Then I made a map. I made like a warm up map. I didn't even have a code. I just made it and said, "Hey, if you want to check out my warm up map, join me and we can all play it." Um, and that video took off. I got like 100,000 views on that video, and I kind of knew right there or right then that I think this is where my channel needs to shift. And so that's kind of where it's been. And now I've just kind of been sticking with creative. So that's kind of the history with that.
That's amazing. And when you started Fortnite Creative, I feel like you quickly started to focus on mechanics, and most people that know Amateur Gamer in the creative community know that you are a mechanics guru. Like, I have no idea how you do it, but what made you want to focus on mechanics?
I mean, when we first started creative, we didn't have a lot of devices per se or a lot of things to use. So I really kind of enjoyed mixing certain like the tools we did have and making things out of it. Like for instance, on that map I'm telling you about, I had a 1v1 map inside of it, and I used music sequencers that when you started, you would hit a music sequencer, it would hit music blocks, and it would just give you kind of like a 3, 2, 1 countdown, just some sounds. It's really crappy if you look at it now compared to what we have now. Um, but it was a hit, and I remember that feeling of that like um, I don't know if you like built like you guys done any artwork, you made a painting for your mom and you were so excited you have like for her to wear that like the macaroni necklace you made for her. She wore it, like that's cool. You get that feeling of like making stuff. That's kind of what I get with creative. And it just has it's now we just have so many devices and so many things, and I've been doing it for so long that I'm kind of I don't know, man. It's addicting now. I love it. I really enjoy making new things, though. You know, um, kind of keep doing the same thing. It's not as fun for me.
I love that. And with making new things, and you don't just make these new things and make these amazing maps, but you also are great at pouring back into the community. And I guess the question is, what made you want to do things like helping other people with their maps on stream and showcasing creators to your audience?
Um, that's I think a few things made me want to do that. First, I get I was once, you know, I don't even want to use this word, but not a nobody, but I was once, just starting out and not getting noticed and not getting a lot of plays on my maps. So to give back, it's kind of nice to go give some people a platform. We all know it's as Fortnite creators, it's really hard to get your maps played or seen. We all basically everyone just tries to get your map featured, and that's what everyone's goal is, which it's extremely hard to do. And I kind of wanted to do something, with my abilities to get people's maps out there. So I decided to make a creators map showcase basically stream and get to show off their maps live. And I have a decent following, nothing too crazy, but it definitely gets people some views. And I've met a lot of cool creators, and I've actually had people that weren't you wouldn't have even heard of at the start of creative, and now that have been featured and are big creators have been on the show, and they've even come to me and tell me that I've helped them. And so it's really cool. It's just full circle. Turned out to be a great thing. The other thing why I did it is because I was getting so many people asking me to check out their map, check will you play my map, and literally just don't have the time to play everyone's map. So I thought it would be a cool thing if I did a stream where not only could you just show everyone your map, but I could also play the map with you, and if you wanted feedback, I could do it. So that was the other reason for me to do those streams.
What is your favorite map to play? Two-parter. Favorite competitive map and favorite just normal creative map.
Okay, so competitive map. Ooh, so I'm really bad at the game, and I think I've liked playing box fights these days just because I can. I don't have to worry about a lot of the building and all that aspects. I can kind of more. You just don't have to worry about building, but you can kind of just stay kind of centralized and worry about aiming more so. So probably in the competitive scene, that those kind of maps are fun for me to play. But as for other types of maps, I'm really I've been kind of like the adventure maps genre a lot lately. I've been playing like absurdities games, also some of the I guess death runs type maps as well. I played Juxie's what was that their Fortnite theme one they just had. It actually just got featured recently. I actually had a lot of fun with that map as well. So I think that's kind of more of the maps I've been having fun playing with. But honestly, if I have free time, it's usually me building. I don't get a lot of time to play.
Thank you so much for coming on the show today. If this is a show, I don't even know what to call it, but thank you so much. If you guys want, go check out Immature Gamer's YouTube channel. He has some awesome tutorials on there. He'll stream, and go check out his Twitter too. He has some hilarious stuff and some merch coming out too. So go check it out. It's awesome.